Greetings, Black Light. Continue on with the degrees of separation. Now we are separated also among ourselves, and we got so many different organizations with the same goals almost, but different strategies on how to get there, different methodologies. This brother here, Malik Shabazz, I met him, I meet this brother in the 80s, I think, or early 90s. And I hung with the brother for a while. Now, he had a program where we would check the dope man by marching in front of his house, messing up his business. And we was not only joined by the Black Panthers, New Black Panthers, but also he had the New Garvey movement. Also he had the Moors. Some of the Moors would be there. Some of the Nation of Islam. Brothers from different organizations would be on the front line marching around the dope house. Or if a store would serve our people bad, a grocery store would serve our people bad meat, was filthy or whatever, we made them clean up the facilities. Also, this brother was one of the first brothers I had as a guest, him and Kwame Kenyatta, on my radio television broadcast at 88.1 FM, all black owned and operated radio station. Later on, he got a program of his own. Now this is Malik Zulu Shabazz of the New Black Panther Party. The first brother had the same name almost exactly. Malik Shabazz, Malik Zulu Shabazz are two different people with the same party name. They was both connected. Another thing these two brothers have in common is that they got Malcolm's X name that the messenger took back from Malcolm. The messenger named Malcolm Malik El-Haj Shabazz. But he took it back. These brothers, you know, have tenets from the Nation of Islam, but they choose, you know, to run their own party. They was together at one time, now they separated. We'll get into that in another time. Here you have brother, may the peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, brother Dr. Khalid Muhammad, who separated from Minister Farrakhan and formed or revitalized the New Black Panther Party, the leader of both Malik Zulu Shabazz and Minister Malik Shabazz. But he was strangely, he had a strange death, surrounding controversial death. And after he died, these two brothers separated. Talking about Malik Zulu Shabazz and Malik Shabazz. Now he separated from Farrakhan and they separated from him, keeping the same name going, the Black Panthers, but separated in methodology. I think it was a lot of infighting going on. This is Clarence 13X, the father of the Nation of 5%ers, or the Nation of Gods and Earth, who separated from the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, kept some teachings, and he just didn't believe that Master Farad Muhammad was the right one. We have Brother Malcolm X, who separated himself from the Nation of Islam. Don't forget he had a chance to go back. But anyway, let's keep right on moving. Here we have Warith Deen Muhammad, the son of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, who separated himself big time from the teachings of his father and the love of his father. Here we have Minister Louis Farrakhan and Warith Deen Muhammad together, separating themselves from the teachings of Master Farad Muhammad and the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, being hypocrites up until his death. They were satisfied, but when he died, they seen a big pile of money, and did the crisscross, double cross. This is what we're going to talk about a little later. And here we have the Son of Man, aka Marvin Muhammad, with the American flag on the podium. He changed the flag of Islam given by Master Farad Muhammad, separated himself from the Nation of Islam, formed the new Nation of Islam, and said he's the Son of Man, took the title from Master Farad Muhammad. Here we have Minister Louis Farrakhan after he separated himself from Warith Deen Muhammad and formed a different Nation of Islam, kind of deviating from the teachings a whole lot. But this is what we're going to hit on: the separation. Now here we have Brother Silas Muhammad, who's also who also was a believer and a follower of Honorable Elijah Muhammad. He has his own Nation of Islam that's separate from Minister Farrakhan's, separate from Marvin Muhammad. Now we're going to stop it right here for now and show you some other brothers that's separated and not related. But anyway, my point, this brother was chosen by Master Farad Muhammad back in 1930 here in Detroit, Michigan. And he was the most successful building up $60 multi-million empire with banks and whatever. Plus he was cleaning brothers up. He had the right program. Now the programs have been watered down and diluted, polluted. And the power that it once had is gone. Because these brothers don't want to unite. Too many engines and no caboose. Too many chiefs, you know, in the kitchen. Too many chefs in the kitchen. And it's going to be disastrous. We're going to talk in detail about separate. Can you imagine if all that money running through these different organizations, if these brothers was to unite and compile all that money that's running through the organization, we could buy us a city. We could buy us a state. And I'm not through with the rest of these so-called little leaders, big leaders. We still got Al Sharpton, we still got Jesse Jackson, we still got who else, man? And I mean, we could go on and on and on. The NAACP, and plus all these little churches, mega churches, with black money running through there. This is why we walking around here killing up each other. This is why we can't unite. The big ones can't unite. The people can't unite. We still dealing with that 10 degree of separation.